7.3 Multivariable linear equations.
Example 1. Solve the system of linear equations algebraically. Step 1 would be to rearrange your equation, so if you need to put it in row echelon form, you can. So you would go x plus y minus z equals negative 1, x minus 2y minus 3z equals 2, and 2x plus 4y plus z equals 1. Now you need to bring your first equation down, and you need a new second equation, which you get by doing negative 3 row 1 plus row 2, and you get negative 2x minus 5y equals 5. And then you need a new third equation, which you get by going row 1 plus row 3, and you get 3x plus 5y equals 0. Now, you will bring your first equation down again, x plus y minus z equals negative 1, and you will also bring your second equation down again, negative 2x minus 5y equals 5. Now you need a new third equation, which you get by going row 2 plus row 3, and you get x equals 5. Now, to get your other variables, you will simply plug your x equals 5 into your second equation, negative 2x minus 5y, and when you do that, you will get y equals a negative 3. Now you have your two variables, and lastly you will put your two variables back into your first equation, and you will get z equals z equals 3. So your final answer is 5, negative 3, 3.
Example 2. Find the position equation for an object at the given heights moving vertically at the specified times. Okay, so the next step is you want to plug in the t and the s in this equation. That'll give you 3 more equations to work with. Okay, so you're going to do 104 equals 1 half a, and then you plug in your t value, which is 1, and that's squared because it's in the equation, plus v sub 0 times 1 plus s sub 0. Okay, that's your first equation. Oh, no.
Okay, do you have any questions on it?
Okay, so your next equation, it's gonna be okay, next equation is 76 equals 1 half a still times t, but t is 2 this time, squared, plus v sub 0 times 2 plus s sub 0. And your third equation, to get your new third equation, you just simply plug in those numbers again. So it'll be 16 equals 1 half a, and t this time is 3 squared, plus v sub 0 times 3 plus s sub 0. So your next step is to clear those fractions that you had, like with 1 halves and all that. You do this by taking r1 and multiplying it by 2, and r3 multiplying that by 2. And those equations are going to be a plus 2v sub 0 plus 2s sub 0 equals 208. And your second equation, which you didn't have to touch because the fractions cancel out nicely, is 2a plus 2v sub 0, which equals 76. and your third one is 9a plus 6b sub 0 plus 2s sub 0 equals 32. And I'm sorry for back up in here, you just needed that s sub 0, I missed that. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to draw your line and bring your first equation down. So a plus 2b sub 0 plus 2s sub 0 equals 208. And then you're going to need two new equations which you've already added together, old equations. And those new equations are going to be, negative 3a minus 2v sub 0 equals 56. Your third equation is negative 8a minus 4b sub 0 equals 176. And you did this by taking, for this equation right here, you did r1 plus negative 2r2. And for this equation, for your third equation, you take r1 plus negative r3, just like that. Your next step is to draw your line again and bring down your first equation again. So a plus 2v sub 0 plus 2s sub 0 equals 208. And then you bring down your second equation, which is negative 3a minus 2v sub 0 equals 56. Okay, you need to get your third equation by taking negative 2r2 plus r3, and that'll get you a equals negative 32. Alright, now that you have a, you just have to take this negative 32 value and plug it back up into the equation over here, and that'll get v sub 0 to equal 20. And then now that you have two variables, z1 and 2, you can just take these up into your very original problem, the first problem or equation that you've had, and that'll get you s sub 0 equals 100. So that means that now that you have those values, you can rewrite your original equation so that you can plug in any time or any s and you'll get the position of your object, and that is s equals negative 16t squared plus 20t plus 100. And now this means that you can plug in any t and any s and get the position of the object at that time or height. Alright, bye!